Most people misunderstand wealth. They think wealth means luxury cars, expensive watches, private jets, designer clothes. But real wealth is much quieter than that. Real wealth is waking up in the morning and being able to choose your life. Choosing where you live, choosing who you work with, choosing how you spend your time, choosing what kind of future you build. That's freedom. And freedom is becoming one of the rarest things in the modern world, because most people are trapped inside systems they never consciously chose. Wake up, go to work, pay bills, repeat, year after year, and eventually they realize something terrifying. They traded their entire life for stability, but never actually became free. This is why so many people look successful from the outside but feel empty inside, because status and freedom are not the same thing. A high salary is not freedom if you can't stop working. A luxury apartment is not freedom if debt owns your future. A prestigious job is not freedom if your entire identity depends on it. Modern society teaches people how to survive inside systems, but almost nobody teaches them how to escape dependence on those systems. That's what this video is about. Not fantasy, not fake motivation, not get-rich-quick nonsense. This is about understanding how modern wealth actually works, because the rules changed, and most people still don't realize it. For almost all of human history, wealth was controlled by location. You had to be born into the right family, live in the right city, know the right people, own physical assets, control factories, land, or distribution. But the internet quietly destroyed many of those barriers. Today, a single person with a laptop can build something global. That sentence sounds normal now, but if you really think about it, it's insane. 20 years ago, if someone told you you'll be able to build an audience of millions from your bedroom, you probably wouldn't believe them. But today it happens every single day, and this is where most people completely miss the opportunity, because they still think like employees in a world increasingly rewarding leverage. This is one of the most important ideas you can understand. Rich people usually don't make money by trading time directly for income. They make money through leverage. Leverage means creating something once and benefiting from it many times. A YouTube video, a software product, a digital course, a brand, an investment, a business system. You build it once, then it continues working while you sleep. This is why the internet created entirely new forms of power. In the old world, scaling required massive capital, factories, warehouses, employees, physical infrastructure. Now, scaling often comes from information, ideas, attention, distribution, algorithms, and attention has become one of the most valuable assets on Earth. Look at the modern economy carefully. The biggest companies are no longer only industrial companies. They are platforms. They control traffic, visibility, data, human attention. Because whoever controls attention eventually influences behavior, and whoever influences behavior influences money. This is why personal brands became so powerful. A personal brand is not just an audience, it's trust at scale. People underestimate how valuable trust has become in a world filled with noise. Most people consume, very few people build, and the people who build usually win long term. This is why content creation is misunderstood. People think YouTubers simply make videos. That's not really what's happening. The smartest creators are building digital infrastructure, an audience, a network, a distribution channel, a business ecosystem. And once that system grows large enough, opportunities begin finding them automatically. That's the hidden power of visibility. The internet rewards discoverability. But here's the problem. Most people still use the internet like entertainment instead of leverage. They scroll endlessly, consume endlessly, react endlessly, but they never build. They never create systems. And this creates a huge divide in society. One group becomes digitally dependent, the other becomes digitally empowered. The scary part is that both groups use the exact same technology. The difference is mindset. This is why psychology matters so much. Because your financial life usually reflects the way you think. If you believe money is evil, you will unconsciously avoid it. If you believe success belongs only to lucky people, you won't even try. If you believe freedom is impossible, your brain stops searching for alternatives. Most limitations people have are mental before they become financial, and modern systems reinforce those mental limits constantly. School teaches obedience more than independence. Most jobs reward predictability more than creativity. Social media rewards comparison more than clarity. And eventually, people forget how to think independently. That's why so many people feel stuck, not because opportunity disappeared, but because their imagination became small. The internet changed reality faster than human psychology adapted to it. And this creates an incredible opportunity for people who understand the shift early. For example, you no longer need permission to start. You don't need a television network to build an audience. You don't need a publisher to distribute ideas. You don't need a huge company to sell products globally. You don't even need a physical office anymore. One person with the right skills can create enormous value online, but there's another hidden truth most people don't understand. Skills are replacing credentials. The old world rewarded degrees. The new world increasingly rewards usefulness. Can you solve problems? Can you communicate clearly? Can you create attention? Can you help people save time? Can you simplify complexity? Can you build trust? These things matter more and more every year because technology removes mediocre work first, and AI will accelerate this even faster. The future belongs to people who combine creativity, adaptability, communication, and leverage, not just obedience. This is why blindly following traditional paths has become dangerous. A degree alone is no longer security. A job alone is no longer security. Real security now comes from adaptability, from building assets, from owning systems, from having skills that remain valuable across changing economies. And maybe the most important asset of all is attention, because attention creates opportunity. Think about it. A creator with an audience can launch products, sell services, build communities, create companies, attract investors, generate traffic instantly. Attention became modern leverage. This is why so many industries are changing. The old economy was built around physical scarcity. The new economy is built around digital visibility, and people who understand this early gain an enormous advantage. But there's another critical lesson here: long-term thinking. Most people destroy their future chasing short-term validation, fast money, fast status, fast success. But sustainable wealth usually grows slowly at first. This is true in almost every field: businesses, investing, content creation, reputation, relationships. The strongest systems compound quietly. That's why patience became a competitive advantage. Most people quit too early. They post for 2 months and stop. They start a business and panic after one failure. They expect immediate results in a world where the biggest rewards often come years later. Meanwhile, the people who stay consistent keep compounding. This is how invisible empires are built, quietly, over time, without needing public approval every step of the way. And this connects back to freedom, because the goal is not becoming rich to impress strangers. The goal is building a life where your time belongs to you, where your future is not controlled by fear, where you are no longer trapped inside systems you hate. And ironically, the people who achieve this usually stop obsessing over status completely. Because once you experience real autonomy, superficial validation loses power over you. You stop trying to look rich and start trying to become difficult to control. That's the real shift. Modern wealth is no longer just about money, it's about optionality. The ability to move, adapt, create, choose. And the internet multiplied those possibilities dramatically, which means we are entering a strange period in history. For the first time ever, individuals can sometimes build influence comparable to companies. One creator can reach more people than traditional media channels once could. One app can become global from a bedroom. One idea can spread across continents in days. And yet most people still underestimate how massive this shift really is, because they still think with old world assumptions. But the rules already changed, quietly. And the people who understand the new rules early usually become the new elite later. Not because they are smarter than everyone else, but because they adapt faster. That's the hidden pattern throughout history. The people who recognize change early often gain disproportionate rewards. The Industrial Revolution created industrial empires. The internet created tech empires. Now AI is beginning to reshape everything again, and most people still don't fully understand what's coming, which means opportunity still exists. Massive opportunity, but only for people willing to think differently, to stop blindly following inherited life scripts, to stop chasing empty status games, to stop waiting for permission. Because freedom rarely arrives through permission, it usually arrives through awareness first, then action. And maybe the most important realization is this: nobody is coming to rescue you. No institution will magically create your ideal future. No corporation truly cares about your freedom. You have to build it yourself, piece by piece, skill by skill, decision by decision. That's how real wealth is created, not overnight, but through leverage, patience, ownership, adaptability, and long-term thinking. And once you understand that, you stop asking, how do I look successful? And start asking, how do I build a life that actually belongs to me?